Hi everybody, I am theReadingTortie and welcome to my channel. I've been meaning to start this booktube channel for quite a while now. I initially wanted to start this in June, but life self-destructed, didn't get around to it until finally kicking it off, and I'm really excited. I hope that you guys like it as much as I do. I am based out of Austin, Texas, the beautiful ATX, and I'm a reader and a writer. The real purpose of my channel is obviously to get into book discussions with people that like or dislike the books that I'm reading and reviewing, as well as to really just get reviews out on books that I think aren't getting enough attention. I don't read a lot of mainstream books. I focus on, indie books, a little more historical fiction. A lot of people don't do historical fiction, and if you do, totally reach out to me so we can talk about our favorite historical fiction. So really my channel is about book reviews and topics of discussion in relation to those book reviews. As mentioned earlier, I am based out of Austin, Texas, and I'm touching my face a lot because I'm just nervous and I don't know what to do with my hands. But I'm based out of Austin, Texas, and so I'm always at the local book joints, and it's either Half Price Books, Malvern Books, which is my home bookstore, or Book People, because Book People is amazing. If you're in Austin and haven't gone to Book People, you should totally go to Book People. They are fabulous. And I'm also really involved with the Writers League of Texas because I am also a writer. I will be probably posting at the end of every month my word counts for the month so that I can be held accountable by my community that is supporting me and following me and that I'm becoming friends with. This channel is also a way to reach out to the local Austin community. I want people that are readers and writers here to be able to have discussions, and we can, hit up Spider House off Waterloop and then hit up Malvern's for one of their events because Malvern's always having events. And it's really a way to just get in touch with the local Austin community and be able to get into contact with the greater community of reading and writing, because there are great people that we can always talk to about books that aren't just necessarily in your local area, but it's important to make those connections and really help breed the reading culture. I have notes because I don't have everything written off the top of my head. So notes for reference, that's why I'm looking down. Indie bookstores in Austin, Texas are a big deal. Austin is very big supporting the arts. So my channel is also going to revolve around visiting and getting to know the local bookstores here in the Austin, Texas area. If I go out of town and I visit other cities, I'll look at their indie bookstores as well, and I'll be sure to mention them. But because I live here, it's easier to get in touch with them. And there's quite a few of them. So I want to try to make it a point to visit a different one at least every couple of months, if not once a month. Probably every couple of months, realistically. And buy a book from there and really give a review of the story itself and read and review the book. Get to know the people and really, again, help build that community here in Austin. Not saying that if you're not in Austin, you're not welcome. I welcome everybody. I really want to see everybody's different opinions about the books that I read, especially if you agree or you disagree. And I want every one of us to really engage in a healthy and critical discussion and constructive discussion about the books that we are or are not reading. I'm also on Goodreads, which will be linked below. As mentioned before, I talked a bit about Malvern's. I'm there quite a few times a month for events that they're doing, and if you're there and see me, feel free to hit me up and we'll talk about books. And I usually try to buy a book there. The staff there is very knowledgeable, so they're great when it comes to their poetry and their indie publishers because that's what they feature in. And they also have books in translation and essays, and they feature a lot of local Texas writers. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm going to leave a link to them in the text box below also. And really just welcome to my channel. If you guys have any comments or concerns, or I hope nobody has concerns yet, this is my first video. If you guys have any comments and suggestions for reading, I'm always open to reading. I'm always open to book recommendations and reading, aren't we all? So, as you guys can see from the bookshelf behind me, my books are not exactly in the newest condition. This is Humphrey, by the way, and this book's a little tattered. I like buying secondhand books. I think they have a little more personality than new books. There are certain books that I will purchase new, but most of the time I like used paperbacks. I like seeing the pages that are folded and notes that people have made in there. It's amazing what you're going to find in a used book. And sometimes it's, an inscription of, I hope you enjoy this book. love mom and dad, love grandma and grandpa. And that just adds to the history of the book. And I appreciate it. And I want to appreciate the book and house it in my bookshelf. And I feel so honored that the book is like telling me its secrets. And it's probably very unhealthy, but books are very alive and real to me. And I think books and writing are possibly one of the few things I get passionate about aside from my tortoise, which is all over my Instagram, which will also be linked somewhere on my channel. But secondhand books are my bread and butter. Paperbacks, I feel so cool when I'm like flipping through paperbacks, which is super nerdy, super dorky. However, when I hit up my local public libraries, because I'm also there quite a bit, I feel really, really cool coming out of it. And I have a hardback, and I'm like, I am so cool. Really, I'm probably not, but I feel super, super, super cool when I walk out and I have all these books. I'm like, haha, I'm totally going to read these. I try to get to them. Most of the time I do. I try to read a new book every 15 days. That's according to my reading schedule. And I try to get through at least 3 audiobooks a month because I think books in every media are very important. And I think audiobooks should really be at the forefront. So hit up your local public library for audiobooks because those things do get expensive. But yeah, so I'm all over the book scene in Austin, and I want to talk to people that are also all over the book scene in Austin. And I'm touching my nose a lot because there's a strand of hair that keeps tickling my nose. Okay, but that's about it for my intro video. I hope you guys enjoy my channel and all of my nerdiness and literary stuff and writing. And leave a comment in the comment section below, so that we can get to know each other, because I really want to get to know other people that like talking about books as much as I do. So thank you for stopping by, and that's it for today. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!